You can start investing on this app instead of wasting time trying to figure out the stock market.
With this app called Alinea, you can easily set up automated investments. The app builds you a personalized plan. This way, you don't have to worry about what to invest in or how much. You just toss in the amount you want and let the app do the rest.
What's going on, guys? And I here again. This is going to be my final review on the Alinea app and a little quick comparison against Robinhood Strategies and also against Acorns as well too. So before I go ahead and start my final review, this is the reason why I started trying to try Alinea out. I kept seeing these ads about how it shows you Alinea versus Robinhood. You can see here and how it's making you all this money, it's stuff, how people have like I don't know, 20 G's in the account, how to invest for you, how it's easier. This is a screen recording I did off of Instagram, obviously. But yeah, I keep seeing these ads on Instagram and it caught my attention because obviously I'm into investing. I'm starting to get in there. Look at this one here. Checking, savings, only 107 grand. So these ads show you how simple it is to invest in Alinea and how much money they have in Alinea compared to their checking and savings. So obviously it's going to catch your attention because everyone wants to have money. Everyone wants to be comfortable or be rich or be able to spend some money. So obviously that comes into play, and that's what attracted me to this. So that's what's causing me to make this review, because obviously I'm into investing as well too, and I have Acorns, as you can see here, Acorns, Robinhood, Merrill Lynch, Schwab, Fidelity. So this is my little final review. I know I made a previous video showing you my initial thoughts, and this is my final review on the Alinea app. So I tested it for about a week, and throughout that week, I liked it. It was cool. The app gave you a lot of information. It was pretty solid. It's simple to use. Gives you the good stuff you want to know on there. Obviously, as you can see here, I put $50 in the account, and I don't try it for a week. So there's times where the account went up, as you can see here, and then it went down when market went down, and then it went back up again, and then back down again, and then it was slowly trying to recover. I did the trial, and I have to say that a week trial isn't really enough time for me to give a full review on this, because obviously that can happen in a week, but more so it's as long term. This app is meant for long term investing. That's why I resembled strongly to Acorns, which is why I'm gonna do a little quick comparison later on in the video so you guys can see a difference. But I put $50 in it, as you can see here. My all-time change is 14 cents, so I'm actually, I don't want to say down, because like I put $50 in it and now I'm at $49.95. That's not 14 cents. That's more. So obviously the account made some money, then it went down, then it went up. So it's cool. It's pretty self-explanatory. My trial has ended, as you can see here in the bottom. You see my options went away now, and I only have withdrawn deposit. This does charge you an annual fee of $120. It's charged annually one time. So it's not like the other ones that offer you a monthly fee where you could just pay for monthly or in other ways, So it's pretty cool. It's pretty educational. I liked it. It does give you a lot of info, shows you all that stuff. If you're new to investing or want to just let it run and automate, this is probably the way to go. Like I said, it's just set and forget. And it reminded me a lot of Acorns, which is why I wanted to do a little quick comparison. But yeah, I mean, if you just want to invest and don't want to have to deal with the hassle, or you don't know what to do, download one of these apps and just put your money in there and let it ride, In the other previous video, I show how you have options portfolios. You could choose how aggressive you want it. And like I said, it all depends on you. How much money are you willing to risk? That's how this game works. Investing is you risk some money, you get some more. Obviously, the market's not guaranteed. But this one's cool because this one helps educate you as well too. So it could get your feet wet, in case you want to start investing, because obviously that's where a lot of money's made and easy money made. So yeah, I mean, this is a good way to start. This app gives you a lot of details, info, where the stock market's going, what's happening, where your money's being invested in. It gives you all of that. But like I said, it's meant for the person who just wants to throw money in there and let it sit and let it do its thing. Obviously, Alinea does the nitty gritty stuff for you, does the research for you, does the investing for you. So that's what's cool about it. So I mentioned Acorns a lot because of those of you who don't know what Acorns is, it's pretty much the same thing. Acorns is an automatic investing account where you put money in there and they'll do it for you. Same thing, gives you a projection of how much you should be making. You could do monthly contributions, weekly, bi-weekly, or however you want to do it. You could do contributions one time. It does offer you 3 tiers. Acorns is not free. They all offer different tiers that are all paid. I think it goes from $3, $6 to $9 around there. I'll show you at the end of the fees. But Acorns does something that Alinea doesn't do. It offers you IRAs as well as checking. And if you get the gold subscription, the highest one, it does give you more benefits like life insurance and as well as a will and extra things here and there. The main thing about Acorns, as you can see here in my investment account, obviously I only have a little bit of money in there. But if I go long term, the whole time I've had it, obviously look how much I had money in there. The more you put in it, the more you're going to make. That's how investing pretty much works. The more money you have working in there, the more chances you have of making more money. Doesn't necessarily mean you need money to make money, but we all got to start somewhere. But eventually, yes, the more money you have invested, the more you can make. And as you can see, Acorns, the gold subscription offers you the automated investing account where they do it for you, as well as it allows you to choose half of your portfolio and certain stocks that you want. And this is what I chose. And this is back then, like I don't know how many, a year ago and a half ago, 2 years when they were really starting to get big. So that's one thing I like about Acorns, that it lets you do a little bit more options. It can be completely hands off as well too, but it lets you do more options with your account as well. Another plus is that the thing that Acorns is much known for, or much pride itself in, is the roundup investing. The roundup investing is big because that's where they started their model. And you go buy a soda, obviously you spend $1.50, and it will round up to the highest dollar, which will be the 50 cents extra, and they'll contribute that as a roundup. So it throws that into your account. As you can see here are the other extra benefits. It does also have a learning tab. It shows you how much you've earned in dividends. It shows you where your accounts are invested in, your family's accounts, finances, all that stuff, So it shows you a good chunk of stuff, information. You could also learn from here as well too, like Alinea. Alinea had a little learning tab. This one does this as well too. You also have breakdowns of where your money came from, where it's going, recurring transfers, the roundup setups. As you can see here, the roundup is set to automatic and recurring. So I contribute a little bit to this account because it's not my main account, but it gives a breakdown where it's at, how much you're earning, all that good stuff. The roundups, how much roundups you made. So it's pretty cool. I think it offers you a simpler, cleaner version of Alinea because I don't know, for some reason, Alinea seems like it's more information popping up to you. I understand some of the information, but for those who don't understand it, it's kind of overwhelming. So I feel like this is more cleaner. You also go to the earnings tab, as I was going with the roundups. So obviously roundups, you link your debit card to Acorns. I'll go in detail how that works right now. But if you buy from certain stores that are on here, Acorns matches you and gives you an extra bonus in your account. So the way roundups works, you buy a $1.50 soda. It will round up to the nearest highest dollar, which will be $2. So that 50 cents extra, instead of that's only costing you $1.50, it'll cost you $2. That 50 cents will go into your Acorns account. And that's how you get invested. So you invest your spare change is what they're calling it. So they'll do one withdrawal at the end of the week of your spare change that you've made purchases through your linked debit card. And that's how this account can start building up without you feeling a big impact. So it won't be as big on you as just contributing $100 a month or $200 a month, depending on your situation, obviously. So that's what Acorn prides itself in. The other one that I want to bring up also, because it does offer a hands-off account, is Robinhood. Robinhood offers you the managed account, which is their version of this, which is basically throw money in there and let them go ahead and do their thing, You can also choose how aggressive and how conservative you want it. So obviously you have the options of doing it. But the reason why I bring Robinhood into the mix, some of you may not like Robinhood. I like it because it's pretty self-explanatory and easy to use. But the reason why I'm bringing it into it is because if we look at this tab here, and this is obviously the last month, but if you look at the year to date or my all time that I've had this account, which is about a year and a half, I've only been charged 22 cents in fees. Obviously, the Robinhood managed account is a percentage wise of how they charge you, as opposed to Acorns, which is a flat monthly fee, or Alinea, which is a flat yearly fee. So these fees compare differently, and I'll show you the breakdown at the end and how they compare in fees and what they offer. But this is why I like Robinhood, because obviously it gives you the same kind of stuff. Obviously, Robinhood uses their what's called Cortex, is their AI thing they use, and that's what they use to invest and help manage your money in. So it's a little bit different as opposed to Alinea or Acorns, but they pretty much do the same thing. Throw money in there, they manage it for you. So it's meant for the person who doesn't know how to invest, that wants to invest. The reason why I like Robinhood a lot, though, is because Robinhood gives you, as you can see on top, the investing that I have, my sole account that I have in there, my joint account, my Roth IRA, my agentic account, which I use AI to trade for me. And they used to offer a spending account, but now it became Robinhood Banking, which is a checking and savings account on a separate app that you could use a debit card with. But you could transfer funds between all your accounts. You can do options. You could do crypto. You can do just regular stock and ETF trading. You can do a lot of things on Robinhood, which is, for me, it's the best one of all three because it's a one-stop shop. Obviously, this takes more of knowledge of you knowing what you're doing, because if you just do the managed account, that's fine. They do it for you. But if you're going to start investing on your own and get your feet wet, it's kind of good to have some basis on investing, so that you can go ahead and know what you're doing. But when you buy and sell stocks, Robinhood makes it so simple to do, as opposed to other big broker companies like Fidelity or Charles Schwab, which they throw more information out you, and it looks more overwhelming to those who don't know what they're doing or are new to the stock market. That's why I like Robinhood a lot, because it clarifies and makes it simple. Is it the best? I don't think so, but it's really good for what it does. So out of all these three apps, this has to be my favorite one. Like I said, as you can see here, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's not too overwhelming, but as you can see here, Cortex also offers you a update on when they change your account. So you can see, hey, I updated, I changed your account. We changed it because of X, Y, and Z reasons. So it's pretty cool. It gives you information and the reason behind why. So it's pretty cool that Acorns does that. Obviously, I'm sorry, Robinhood does that, not Acorns. Robinhood does that. Obviously, Acorns and Alinea have their own different kind of AI thing going on, but this is Robinhood's version. I just want to show you guys to see that all three of these platforms offer that. But back to the Alinea. Do I like Alinea? Yes, I do like Alinea. It's pretty cool. It's, I guess, a new modern take on hands-off investing. Has it been there? Yeah, it's been there. Is it going to make me as much money as the ads claim? I don't think so. Because, like I said, you need money to make money. But it's a cool way to hands-off approach to start investing. All three of these apps are decent. So a lot of them have pros and cons. But if I had to rank them in order, in my personal preference, I'd say Robinhood, Acorns, then Alinea. But I'm going to show you guys a little breakdown on fees and pros and cons. I asked ChatGPT to do this for me. And at the end of the day, this is what it showed me. Feel free to pause if you want to read it more in detail. But here's what it shows me. Obviously, each one is different in what they offer. These are the pros and cons on the fees, and you can look into some breakdowns of what it is, what is really good at, what is really best out of it. So pause the video, look into this, and then decide what's your ultimate goal, or what are you looking for, and it'll show you the best route to take. Like I said, I used Chat just to give me a comparison and build this PDF for me. So this is what it is. Here's some fee breakdowns and stuff like that, so you guys can look into it and decide for yourself whether each one's worth it or not. But at the end of the day, if I had to rank my preference, I'd say Robinhood, Acorns, and then Alinea. I've had some people, I see some online, some mixed reviews about Alinea, but so far this is what it is. I like it. If you want to try it out, I'll put links for all three in the description below. Check them out. Let me know what you think. If you have additional questions or you want me to do additional full-on review on each one and go into details, I can do that as well too. Just put it in the comments and I'll try to answer you guys as much as I can. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and now people see more videos like this. Thank you and have a great one.